Welcome to Revolutionary Motion, where we show you tennis from a different perspective. If you're wondering what the unit turn actually is, here's an easy explanation. The unit turn is defined by a twist of the upper body against the lower body that coils up and loads up your shot and gives you an opportunity to unload into your shot as you're hitting. Now that sounds complicated at first, but what it really just means is that you are trying to prepare by turning your upper body sideways. Now, very important here, you do not want to turn your whole body sideways, contrary to the common belief. Most people just turn everything sideways and then use that as their unit turn. The problem with that is that obviously now your upper body is sideways, there's no doubt about that, but since your lower body is also sideways, you don't have any twist in your body, any coil in your body, and thus can't really unload into your shot. So you would have to then, on top of that, get your upper body even more sideways, almost facing the back fence. And as you can see, from this position, it's pretty uncomfortable to hit the ball somewhere over here. You're already done with your rotation at that point, and you're already slowing down your racket if you hit the ball there using this type of approach to the unit turn. So the actual unit turn means that you get into your usual hitting position with your feet. So for example, for me, it's mostly an open stance. So I'd keep my right foot over here. And now I would turn my upper body a little bit further to the side. Now you can see that my upper body is twisted against my lower body, which now enables me to actually hit into the shot with a lot more power. And if I do the same thing with a closed stance, for example, let's say this is my closed stance, I would turn my upper body again a little bit against my lower body. So I feel a little bit of tension on my right lower back, which then wants to resolve, and that resolves into a hitting motion into the forehand. The same thing applies to the backhand, obviously, because it is the same principle. The backhand is pretty much a forehand with a left hand, just with two hands attached to the racket, which leaves a little bit less freedom, but a bit more control. So try to make sure that on your unit turns, you're turning your upper body further than you turn your lower body, so you can actually prepare well for the upper body rotation to take place and push into the contact point. To give you a quick example of how that looks on the backhand side, it's pretty much the same thing. So I would face forward. Now if I hit my backhand open stance, I would take my foot over here, right? And now I would push my upper body back, turn my upper body back, so I have it coiled up and ready to unload into my backhand. Same thing goes for a closed stance backhand, where if I'm setting up like this, my upper body has to coil a little bit further back than my lower body does. So I again feel that little bit of tension in my lower back on the left side here. And now I can unload all of that power into my backhand shot.
Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys soon.